Alright. Finally live. Hey yo, how's it going? I am back with Path of Exile 2. Thank God. And I'm gonna be trying out a new class today. Last time I played Path of Exile 2, I was recommended the Stormweaver. And after looking at it, I really want to try it. It looks like a ton of fun. I've been playing a bit off stream. Do I want to do solo self-found? Yeah, sure, why not? It's always a fun time. And Sorceress. Can I use Sorceress? There we go, perfect.
Sorceress, you were banished by your Akara for experimenting with the
Elements are meant to control. I know why lightning strikes, why fire burns, and why cold freezes. They do so because I command it. The vengeance of the Maraketh will find those who have transgressed no matter where they run. Love it. Sounds like an amazing, fun person to be friends with. Alright. But I'm glad to be back playing Path of Exile 2 because it has been a hot minute. I was playing Sekiro on my last stream, and that could have gone better. Could have gone worse, could have gone better. I've always wanted to try Sekiro, but streaming it, God, I could not focus to save my life. Definitely want WASD. It's the superior way to play. Also, I can yap a lot more while I play this game. So overall, I consider it to be a win. Blah blah blah. Rest in peace, friend. Oh. Fireball. Actually, I kind of want a wand. Who uses staff, honestly? Two-handed weapons? Cringe. But anyway. But yeah, I got a bunch of games for Christmas that I really want to play, but only so much time in the day, as they say. You know, I had things that, like, I was thinking about things that, like, I could yap about at the beginning of stream, and all of that stuff, like, immediately vanished from my head the second that I started. I am not a summoner, so I don't care about that scepter. Really tempting, though. I do love my minions. But it'll come back to me. I swear. Eventually. Hopefully. That's not coming back to me. Spark! I do love Spark. Whoa.
Inspiring.
Just me, or are my eyes going open really wide? Nah, well, I can't really see myself too easily from here. Oh. That's what happens when I get distracted. Oh, stab it. Die. To actually focus a little. Oh well, not that dying at level 0 really matters. Alright. So I am going to be following a guide for this. A guide by, what was it? Rage Gaming Videos? Because he made a great video on Stormweaver, and I'm really excited to try it. So, energy shield. Not that I have any currently, but I will follow the path. I love my guides. I love not having to think about where I'm going with this game. Which my summoner has actually been coming along pretty nicely. Although I did switch it from... because I originally made the character and I didn't follow any build guides. And I beat the entire campaign and got to the maps, which was kind of my objective with it. And then once I started doing like tier 2 maps, I found I believe it's a Rax guide on Infernalist Summoner that I actually really like because it has a ton of energy shield and so forth. And I respect over to it. And it has been feeling Great. Whee! The most classic of game mechanics. Well. Can't get me that easily. Badass. Whee! Okay. I take everything I said back. I'm a fool. Oh. There we go. Easy peasy.
He bore the mark of corruption. I know it.
Gloves. I don't care what they have. I'll take it. There we go. But what was I thinking about?
Here, there is a small
Nah,
trace
I
of
forget what I'm thinking a lot of the time lately.
Friendly.
Oh wow, I love it.
His burden is heavy. He hides it well.
What do I even want here? I don't think there's anything here I really care too much for. Right. I guess I could take Flame Wall. Can't hurt. Put on my middle mouse button. Actually, that's a really weird spot to put it. There we go.
Welcome,
Una.
Aldous. I fear this land's sickness. Why?
Her mind tends to wander.
Okay.
She reminds me of one of my sisters.
I don't think I have anything in my stash that I can really use or equip too much. Wow, it doesn't even give me the sidebar? Come on now. That's because I'm so self-found, actually. That's really stupid of me. Oh well. Not a huge deal. I can always switch it, I believe. So, I'm just here to chill and kill stuff, honestly. Nothing too exciting. I did finally make a list of games that I want to stream also, aside from just like this game and Sekiro that I'm now streaming. And it's a lot of games. It's a lot of LAN games because it's a lot of RPGs that I really want to get to. So God only knows when I'll get over to them. Especially considering how far I'm going with Path of Exile. Because making this character and getting to maps on this character will probably take me a while. I'm no clearing the campaign in 5 hours kind of guy. Thank you.
I have received reports of a number
Lore. Oh well. When it comes to Path of Exile, I've always been a slower player. Not that that's a bad thing or anything. Die. Thank you. I appreciate it. But no. Oh yeah. So one of the reasons why yesterday was also a bit rough for me was I had a family Christmas. Like my final family Christmas. Well, I only had 2 of them. But I had one on Sunday. So yesterday. Well, I guess it's Tuesday. Anyway, I'm rambling. But I had my family Christmas. Then after my family Christmas, which was a lot of fun, played bingo. The good old person game of bingo. Good old family tradition. Had pizza. And a lot of sugar cookies. Which is not great as a diabetic, but yeah, you know, I can't say no to sugar cookies. Oh well. But after that, I had then had my Sunday D&D campaign, which was also a lot of fun. But, you know, woke up at roughly 10 a.m., went through both of those events. Ow. That's what I get for dodging in this stupid direction. Oh. Whee! Ring around the rosy. Oopsies. Ow. Stop it. Don't remember it being this hard with Summoner. Please die. Thank you.
To think they dared doubt me.
And then blood resist. Nice. Alright. Come on. I can hit a wolf. There we go. I want you. Billy something. And I don't have Scrolls of Wisdom. Have I not been picking up Scrolls of Wisdom? I may be a bit stupid. Oh well. Oh yeah. More energy shield. I did not mean to pick that up. That is useless to me. Actually, I don't need to kill these guys. I can continue forward. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so once I actually got to streaming yesterday, I was already pretty exhausted and tried to push through it. Well, it'd be how it be, I suppose. But the Sunday campaign, or the campaign we did on Sunday was a lot of fun. We're going through,
Once home to such forest.
the Rime of the Frost Maiden, that's the name of it, module, currently. And we're near the end of it, allegedly, according to the DM. They were level 10 right now. Yes, I know my inventory's full, thank you. Oh well. But in our last session, we had to deal with...
Well, if
Hello.
I take a
Do you
pun,
sell
you know you want
anything useful? No? Right.
to. Later.
You're the gambler.
Head
I don't care about you.
forward.
Fire and chance. Yeah, I'll buy some things. Why not? They're cheap. Not like it'll matter later. Aha! That's what I want. You're a quarter stuff I don't give a crap about. And I don't care about any of this other stuff. Sell anything useful? No. Actually,
I've collected another for my collection.
There we go.
Thank you.
you can have all of that. I'll keep the gem. But we ended up solving a puzzle. Well, sort of solving a puzzle.
Die once more.
And almost TPK'd. Luckily, I prevented the TPK because I was a little bit smart. But essentially, we entered a vault. And as a... You know, when you go into a vault, there's always the issue of getting trapped in the vault. You know, potential. It can happen every once in a while. Walk in, locks behind you, you're kind of screwed. So, I volunteered to stay outside the vault. Just in case something happened, especially since I was one of the only people that could actually open the vaults. Because it required a little bit of magic, and I'm a druid. And so, crazy enough, when the rest of the party was in the vault, you know, looking around, grabbing stuff and money, the vault closed behind them. And trapped them all in there. Which is funny, because there's literally no way to open the vault from the inside, apparently. And it is a potential TPK scenario. If everyone goes in there and gets locked in there. Which is...
This tree has an abundance.
sounds like a really depressing way to go.
This, there is a friendly woman. I'll wait
Fine, then
here.
go.
The old
So it just reminds me of, Ah, God, my brain really isn't working late at night these days. Which is depressing. But oh well. What was it? There was that one dungeon that Gary Gygax made to kill players. What was it? Tomb of Annihilation, I believe it was. Because one of the, there's 3 entrances to Tomb of Annihilation. And one of them is literally just They're all just holes in the side of the mountain, by the way. So if you walk into one of them, there's like a door at the end of the tunnel. And as you are walking towards the door, the entrance to the cave will seal behind you. A really thick wall. And so if you don't notice it, you'll literally just get trapped there and fail the adventure before you even get into the tomb. Assuming you can't break your way through a, like, 10-foot thick stone wall. Which is a little bit harder to do than one would think. But it was kind of like that scenario. But luckily, since I was outside, I was like, oh, well, I can save them. But I don't want to, like, open the door immediately. Because, you know, if they're not done in there with grabbing stuff, I'll open the vault. They'll want to stay in there for another, 5 minutes, and then the door will close again. So I decided to give them a little bit of time before I opened the door again. Our good old bard, our lovely, lovely bard. Love them to death. Panicked. Apparently. Allegedly panicked. And used one of their very few 4th level spell slots to Dimension Door out of the vault. Because for some reason they assumed that I died. Because I wasn't opening the vault immediately. And the problem with this is they de-doored one of the party members out. So there's like 4 of us total. I was outside. They dimension doored themselves and one party member out. So they essentially just abandoned one party member to be in the vault forever and die. Which is a little rude for one. Not that any of us would have taken it personally, but like, a little rude. And the part that just baffled me was they did this, which meant I still had to use like my spells to open the vault door. So they literally just used their 4th level spell slot for nothing. It's like, yeah, your character panicked and all that, but come on, save your 4th levels. It was pretty funny though. I'll give them that. It was fun to yell at them about it. I love D&D. I've been playing D&D a very long time at this point. Been 7 years? Almost 8 years since I started D&D? Or started any campaign? Because I actually accidentally got into D&D. Oh, wrong way. I kind of got dragged into it by our friends, which was just a really weird coincidence. Alright, give me a little bit of space. I don't have any HP. Oh, I'm gonna die. I miss having minions. Stop it. Well, I guess I'm just gonna try and slowly kill you. Can you, like, stop teleporting constantly? Please? Oop, behind me. Nope. Even more behind me. Please. No! Okay. This is fine. I'm a gamer. I can do this. Really wish you would stop teleporting. Please. Cease. Stop. Please, die. Stop it. Thank you. That was a lot harder than it should have been. You better than what I... Ooh, rarity. Not super useful right now, but I'll take it. And sure, I'll take increased max life. Why not? What do we got? Gain arcane surge. Okay, more chance to shock. Pierce. Does this build even use spark? Probably not. Yeah. I will just build. Yeah, I'll just want to do more damage with this. Any other skill gems? Zero spirit. Makes sense. Agent, unearth, don't really care. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think there's anything else here I really care too much about. The Bramblegast? No, well, I guess that's one thing I have to care about. Anyway, now that that excitement's over. Oh, that feels good. So I was, I started D&D 7 years ago. And it was a couple years after I graduated from high school. And back then I worked fast food, as you do. And after high school, I kind of stopped talking with like anybody that I knew from high school. You know, fresh start and all that. Wanted to grow into my own person. Blah, blah, blah. Boring backstory stuff. No one cares. But, so, like, lost all contact with my friends from high school. So a couple years after graduation, my oldest brother is running a D&D campaign every Saturday. And me being a bored part-time fast food worker going to college, yeah, I had my Saturdays free. Wasn't doing anything on them. And one day when I was sitting there bored, my brother comes into my room and is like, "Hey, Elsorin, would you like to come in and sit in on our D&D campaign? You don't have to join or anything, but you can just see what it's like and maybe join later." And so I was like, you know what? That sounds like a... Ooh, I'm lagging a little bit. Stop lagging. So I decided to join. Oh, this lag is getting a little bit hectic. My bitrate fine? Seemed fine. Just my game. Maybe it's the servers. I think I should be fine. Weird. Yeah, I'm not sure why my game's lagging a little bit. Oh well. Okay, seems a little bit better. It's just a small internet connection issue. I'm fine. But, so I go with my brother to the Saturday game. And when we get there, you know, I walk in and see all of his players. And who happens to be there? But one of my best friends from high school. Which is really weird. So I walk in and he's like, "Elsorin!" And I'm like, oh god damn it. I stopped talking to you all for a reason. But you know, I sat down, caught up with him a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, so you're definitely joining here. I'll help you make I'll help you make your character." And I'm like, oh god damn it, I'm actually joining the game now, aren't I? And I have been a part of that Saturday group ever since. For 7 years now. Getting close to 8. And also because I ran into my old high school friend, I got dragged back into my old high school friend group because they were still all friends. And I've been back with them ever since. Life is weird sometimes. You just run into people that have no place being where they are. Why was my friend in my brother's campaign? There's a lot of backstory to that, apparently. One of my friends was dating a girl who was friends with a girl that was in the camp. It was a whole hodgepodge of weird coincidences. And then I was there. And I was like, cool, I guess I'm here now. I'm gonna play a Wood Elf Ranger, because that's what I always play in my fantasy games, because I'm a big Legolas fan. Basic, but I love my Wood Elf Rangers the most. Oh. Die, blues. And over the years, we've done a bunch of different campaigns and so forth. We've only ever finished one long-term campaign so far, though. We've done several one-shots and so forth. More energy shield. One of these days, I'll actually put points into attack. Anyway. But the one campaign we actually finished was Princes of the Apocalypse. Because we ran that weekly for, I think, 3 years. And it was a game of all time. Self-admittedly, the DM admits it was a bit rough. We lost, I think, 3 players. Oh, wait, no, we started with, I think, 7 players and finished the campaign with 3. Due to people getting burnt out, not really wanting to be in the campaign anymore. It was rough. But me, so I was a cleric in that campaign. We had me, a monk, and I believe a warlock. Were the 3 that finished the campaign. And the last fight was a little bit intense. Because we ended up fighting against... So, if you don't know about Prince of the Apocalypse, there's 4 of them. And the entire thing is one giant... Ow, should have dodged. One giant dungeon crawl of an adventure. Literally, all you do is go down a mega dungeon and fight cults of the 4 elements of fire, water, air, and earth. Yeah, the classics. And you just kill the cults. Because they're evil, and they want to do evil things, apparently. Oh yeah, they're trying to bring back the Princes of the Apocalypse. Ooh, name drop.
Back to the soil.
Anything good here? No. Okay. Didn't even use anything else. No? Okay. I'll just level up Flame Wolf, why not? But the one that we... Because at the very end of the campaign, spoilers, you generally have to fight one of the princes, depending on which of the cults you kill first. Which I think is a bit of a... It's a bit of a silly thing, because the cults are all, like, level... Like, they all have, like, a set level that, like, you're supposed to go to them at. So if you go the correct path following like your level and so forth throughout the campaign, you're always gonna end up fighting like the same prince basically, unless you really mess up somehow. Which also the fire cult is easily the worst one. Hate the fire cult. The fire prince is not the worst one though. The air prince is the worst one to fight because I did read through the stat block on that one afterwards. And that one is just a nightmare. Because that one has, like, I think it's a legendary action where you have to make a con save or you just fall to 0 HP because it just suffocates you. The air prince just takes all the air out of your lungs and you just go bleh. And you're dead. No, I am lagging. Why am I lagging? That's the question. Die. Because of the guide that I have up? I'm gonna close that Chrome tab. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm running Chrome tabs. Maybe I should switch to Firefox. Did that fix it? Oh, it feels a little bit better now. See, I'm hesitant to use Firefox because that's where like all my personal tabs are. I don't want to accidentally dox myself. Which I'm sure I'll do eventually. I'm gonna refer to myself by my real name one of these days. But anyway, as I was saying about Princes of the Apocalypse though. Yeah, the fire cult is the worst because at one point in the dungeon, which I was running a Forge Cleric by the way, which is the only reason I survived. A Forge Cleric with I think 18 dexterity. I had a fun character. But at one point I was in a hallway by myself because we were in a fight and like I went down the hallway to like get a little bit of room between me and the enemy or something. and a bunch of cultists came out of some rooms, and I got hit with 7 fireballs. And that's not an exaggeration. That is the actual amount of fireballs I got hit with. And I was level 7, I believe, at the time. 7 or 8. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. There's a reason some people left the campaign. And having cultists come out and instantly fire 7 fireballs at you is one reason why I didn't leave the campaign, because I survived the 7 fireballs. And the DM was nice enough to not do it the second time.
This must have been some.
He did do it in a different part of the dungeon, but he didn't do it there. Because that almost entirely destroyed me. But the fire cult's the worst because of Fireball. We also almost had a TPK very early into the campaign because of the fire cult. Because we accidentally went there a little bit early. Because at the beginning of the campaign, you don't have a whole lot of direction. And the places that you go are like above ground. So we ended up finding the fire cult area that's like on the top of a hill or whatnot. And our good old DM moved some of the enemies about because of actions we took, apparently. Some of the enemies got moved together. And because of that, the encounter that was supposed to be kind of scattered across a couple rounds with only a certain amount of enemies had like 3 more enemies that could cast Fireball than it was supposed to. Including a fire elemental that wasn't supposed to be there. Which led to us at level, I think we were 3 at the time, getting Fireballed a couple times. Only one of our party members survived it. And the DM felt bad about it. So it got retconned. that TPK got retconned. Because we're not super serious players. And that just kind of felt bad. Obelisk. Nothing says screw you like being level 3 and getting fireballed into oblivion and fire elemental. Because the way that the fire elemental, because the fire elemental gets summoned in that encounter, the way it's supposed to get summoned is like 1 cultist chance, and if that cultist dies, another cultist will move up in chance. And it's specifically the spellcasters. So the spellcasters get taken up by this. It's a way to not get fireballed immediately, crazy enough. Not saying that this module was well designed, but you know. Ruined girdle. Ooh. But instead of having... And it's supposed to take 3 turns to summon the fire elemental. It's kind of like a soft fail condition for the party. Of if you don't, you know, stop the ritual in 3 turns, the fire elemental spawns and you fail. Because it's gonna fireball you and kill you. Unless you're really strong. Or have 7 players. But the DM misinterpreted it. And was just like, well, why don't we just have all 3 of the spellcasters, including the ones that I moved up here from elsewhere, just do it all in 1 round and just immediately summon it. Well, that's how you cause a TPK. Weirdly, crazily enough. And then after a bit of debate, after a bit of talking with the DM, figuring everything out, we then got through the encounter more or less closer to it as intended. And almost died, but succeeded, and that's what matters. Is that it was close to the intended. Or closer to the intended, I should say. Overall, I hate the fire cult. I hate Fireball. I hate being fireballed, I should specify. I hate the fact that they made Fireball in 5th edition so goddamn strong. Ridiculous. Not even the weirdest encounter we had during that entire thing. See, we did kill a dragon turtle. That one was pretty cool. But we almost died a lot in that campaign. 2 party members decided to camp outside of town because they were more in nature and they didn't want to pay for an inn. And this was also early into the campaign. And the DM, I believe, rolled for a random encounter, got... Why am I forgetting the name of it? It's this one, like, kind of... It's a stealth, like, land shark kind of creature. That can, like, I believe it, like, burrows underground and so forth. But, it's stealthy and kind of an ambush predator. Not really a super high CR. But, when you get ambushed, it doesn't really matter too much what the CR is. So, our 2 party members got ambushed and eaten and died in the middle of the night with no hope of surviving. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to those 2. Didn't stand a chance. So they made new characters after that. So much energy shield. My god. Ooh. 1 second. Yeah. For some reason, my stomach has not been agreeing with me lately. Not a huge deal, but it's a little annoying, not gonna lie. But yeah, so those 2 party members died to Onkegs. That was the name. It was Onkegs, I believe. My brain was stuck on Boule, and I knew that that was wrong. It was Onkegs, which is a name most people have probably never heard of. Onkegs are freaking terrible. And we vowed to eliminate all of them. Let's see. So they died to those. I got lightning bolted in my sleep by a cultist. Or actually, no, it was by 3 cultists. At once. Because they snuck in when we were sleeping. And I happened to be by myself in a room. Because I'm smart. And I got lightning bolted 3 times and instantly went unconscious. And started bleeding out. Which is a bit of a jerk move, not gonna lie. One party member managed to get to me right before I died. And stabilized me. Which was a heck of a feat. But they did it, and I greatly appreciate it. One party member died because they were stealthing and scouting out kind of a sewer-like area that the cultists had that like led into the main mega dungeon. And while they were scouting out, they were like climbing along, I believe as a spider or something, on the walls. And they accidentally hit a rune. I forget exactly what the name of the spell is. An arcane sigil? Yeah, probably like that. But they hit a trap that was on the wall, and it blew them up, and then they fell into the water. Survived, but they got knocked like into being a person again. And then they got ambushed by like 9 lizard men that just eviscerated them and ate them. And I believe that that was roughly when that player left the campaign. They weren't super happy about that one. Kind of understandable. It was a bit of a feel bad man. There's nothing we could do to save him. My inventory's getting full. And I died once in the campaign. Which, I was the cleric the entire time. I did get resurrected because the DM felt bad for how I died.
Spirits in a tree.
Which, you know,
Trust me.
at that point I was also a little fed up, so I may have threatened to leave the campaign also. Not the nicest thing I've ever done. That's a really nice crossbow for this level. I'm gonna keep that actually.
Deal.
Well, I'm in solo self-found, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna keep it because it's nice.
Go make a legend or two.
Sport gem, nice. How do I open up the side panel? There we go. Can I delete it? No. Yeah, I don't want a new folder. No. No. No, it was right there the entire time. Okay. You can right click in this drop down list to send it to the far right. There. Nah, whatever. It works. Not gonna complain too much about it. I'll figure out how to delete it another time. Here, I'll upgrade Spark, why not? I do want Circle. I really have... Yeah, what do the vendors sell? I should probably check that.
What have we got? Here's what I got.
Max Life. Mainly just want Energy Shield. Increase rarity. Ooh. It's evasion rating, which is not great for me, but... Nah, I prefer movement speed. I'm actually really close to that. Yeah, I'll just save up for that one then. Not a huge deal. It'll be fine.
That may hold what I say.
Aha, perish. Now I have circles. The second strongest shape in nature. Right next to triangles. Anyway, as I was saying. So I died once in that campaign. And I was super mad about the death because it felt unfair. I looked in the book afterwards, after the campaign was over, at that to see, you know, if it was supposed to go like that. Learned, no, the DM made a mistake and I wasn't supposed to die there. Which, it happens, you know. Which, I still play with the DM, by the way. We're still, you know, love him to death and all that. We all make mistakes. But I got really mad at the moment. Because what happened was we were going across a bridge. Okay. It's kind of like a bridge of Khazad-dûm from Lord of the Rings kind of moment. Where you get, you know, there's two drop-offs, whatnot. The thing that got me with this was at the front, or on both sides of the bridge, there was camouflaged, stone gnome type enemies. I forget what their exact name is, but they literally stealth there and just hunch up, and they look imperceptible as a boulder, basically. You know, one of those perfect stealth enemies in D&D. Gotta love them. Impossible to see them. And what happens is once you get a certain part of the way through the bridge, they stand up, and then they attack people. Well, the DM, since I went on the bridge by myself, I was, you know, I figured that I should be the one to go across the bridge because I had Death Ward on, so I was like, oh, you know, if something happens, I should be fine for the most part. I had a super high, 23 AC or something, because I was a Forge Cleric with, a magic shield and, yeah. I had a really high AC, so I was confident, oh, I'll be fine, it'll be great. Never trust high AC people. Never trust armor class. It'll always come back to bite you in the butt. So the the stone gnomes or whatever, you know, come to life, and they do 3 of them. Ignore the party one. Second, they all do rolling attacks on me. So they all, like, you know, move a certain amount of distance and do a hit on me. And if I remember correctly, I got crits twice. Which was really annoying. Because I got crit twice. And how exactly do I explain this? So their ability, like the rolling one, has a DC where it's like a DC 15 dex save. And if you fail that, you get knocked down. Basically. It's either dex or con, one of the two. But like, you get knocked prone, basically. So I failed by, I believe I rolled like a 10. A 9 or a 10. Like, not terrible, but not great. So, this is where the DM messed up. Because he had the DC for this in mind. But the thing about the bridge had its own special mechanic. Where if you take a certain amount of damage on the bridge, if I remember correctly, you have to make a save. A DC 10 dex save. Or fall prone. But if you fail that save by 5 or more, you fall off the bridge. And it was a DC 10, so it's like, it's hard to fall off the bridge. For my character, for my cleric, it's actually impossible to fall off the bridge because I had a +4 dexterity. So, by the book's rules, it was impossible for me to fall off the bridge. So you can probably guess where this is going. I took the damage, got, you know, I believe like a 9 or a 10 to my save, to my dex save, and the DM had me fall off the bridge. So not only did I get crit twice, before I could act, by the way, because it was a surprise. So I got crit twice, got knocked off the bridge, fell, I believe it was like 40, 50 feet, hit the ground, because I couldn't use any reactions or anything to help myself. Actually, I don't think I had Featherfall because I was a cleric. But, so fell, would have gone to 0 HP, but instead, because I had Death Ward, it triggered my Death Ward and I was at 1 HP. So I was at the bottom of a pit by myself with 1 HP. And that's when the second part of the pit comes in play, where the pit is home to, I believe, 6 like CR4 stalker enemies. I forget exactly what their name is, but they're monsters. They are jerks. And to my credit, I was able to use, like, the shield spell and so forth.
Now, battle lord.
Do I need any of these?
Accept
Nah, not
your
really.
death.
I can sell them, though. But I was able to survive for quite a while. I even managed to climb out of the pit. I climbed all the way back up with 6 creatures trying to attack me. Because it was a combination of, I think, shield and sanctuary keeping me alive as a last resort. Which is, you know, a bit of a tough situation.
How was this man
Until
able
I
to
got up
craft these?
and I...
He is more gifted than he knows.
This is where the DM, you know... Because at this point, I didn't know about the DC or anything about that. I was like, okay, I fell, whatever. You know, enemies, whatever. It's all fine. But the part that then pissed me off was the fact that these enemies would not give up. It didn't matter if they got hurt, because I then It didn't matter if my party members were attacking them. They went after me. Didn't matter if they took damage. They went after me. Didn't matter if I went into a very small passage and they were large creatures. They went after me.
Goodbye.
And then I cast Wall of Flame to block myself from them. To try to save myself. And these creatures then...
Sorry.
Oop, gotta go back. Went perfectly around the wall of fire, squeezing through a hole with the wall of fire to get to me. And that's how they killed me.
Only the grim.
Was these guys would not give up at all. No matter what. And it really felt like the DM just wanted me dead.
How's the clip?
Because he did. Because that's what he wanted the entire campaign, was just to kill us.
Hello.
Yeah, love him to death. But he has stated that's a lot of what he wanted. And so, you know, I got a little mad. Got a little pissed at that part. I was like, wow, I just got,
If the face.
you know, crit into a hole and then gained up on. I'm trying not to use
Alive.
too bad of words.
Please open. Please. Hurry.
Nah, I'll just say it. And then I got game banged by 7 monsters all at once, you know. It was a bit of a jerk move. It felt bad. Since there was nothing I could do about it. And I survived for so long, too. But so the DM, you know, we talked. As you do. Communication is very important. Always talk. If you have a problem, always talk with your DMs. Rule number 1. So I talked with my DM. All of us talked with our DM about it. And, you know, none of us were really happy about it. I wasn't happy. The other players felt it wasn't really fair. And then the DM was like, yeah, no, that felt kind of bad. That felt kind of shitty. And so he promised to resurrect me at some point. All right, now I'm going to take a small segue. And I'm going to try and bring up and open up my Firefox because hopefully it'll take up less of my computer. And pull up the guide. And hopefully my bitrate doesn't suffer. You know, I love my computer. It's a good computer. But I don't expect miracles from it. Yeah, there is so much survivability in this path, and I'm getting no, like, offense to save my life. Ah, well. It'll be fine. Not like it would help too much, I suppose. Ooh, sorry. But the DM did eventually resurrect me. Once the party got out of the dungeon, Alright, boss. Once we got out of the dungeon, the party was traveling to one of the towns nearby to, like, rest and recoup and so forth. Because, you know, kind of got screwed up by that entire fight and everything. And it was also, like, right before the final boss. So we were, like, you know, reconvening and so forth. Well, they were reconvening, I was dead. But eventually, the DM had a god, like, reach out and bring me back to life and make me, like, a part antler person. Because they were inspired by the game Wildermyth, because we had been playing that recently. Which is a great game. I love Wildermyth. And I'm thankful he brought me back to life. You know, it was very kind of him. But I guess kind of a bit more explanation on, like, the DM's thought process on the whole thing was, damn it, trying to shoot. Was, you know, I get resurrected. Alright, cool. Because the monsters, the monsters dragged my body back down into the crevasse. So the party could not retrieve any of my gear. which included my plate armor, my shield, a lot of magic items, just a lot of stuff. You know, I had been there the entire campaign. I had a lot of stuff on that character. So I got resurrected on the surface. Now, ooh, almost died there. He resurrected me without any of my items. So I had nothing. Didn't have my focus, so I couldn't cast spells, really. Didn't have any of my armor or my magical weapon, so I couldn't really fight martially. Yeah, I had a dagger, but it was a nice dagger. It was a +1 dagger. I loved it. No. Okay, I need to stop standing there and taking it. I might just die to this guy. Oh well. So it's like, you know, not gonna be this time. So, you know, buck naked, middle of nowhere, with my friends, who couldn't retrieve my items because there was 2 of them. And there was 7 monsters to fight. Now. So, I was kind of, you know, bum out of luck. Stop it. There we go. No, sure, shock is good. Maybe I should just go more into shock. So the way that I eventually got my items back was when we were boating to town, I believe, because we were on a boat. Because that's part of the campaign. You get a boat. If you kill some people, you get a boat. I should clarify. They're cultists. No one cares if they die. We were on a boat, and because I was a like 10th or 11th level cleric at the time, I tried using Divine Intervention, and I succeeded. The only time in my life I've ever managed to succeed at Divine Intervention. First time in my life I've seen someone succeed at Divine Intervention. You know, it's a little hard to do. And of course, you know, I was like, well, if I have, you know, my god to help me with like one thing, I want all my gear back so I can be a playable character. So I'm not, you know, completely screwed. And so the DM had the god of... I was a cleric to, I think... It was to the Forge god, because I was a Forge cleric. I want to say Mordecai, but I know that's wrong. Because that's the wizard. I forgot exactly what the name of the god is.
The elements will take you now, druid.
Nah, it's bothering me now. No, well, not a huge deal. No, actually I do want those. That's the god out of everything he could have had the god do. You know. Just bring my items back, you know, all that fun stuff. No. He has the god open up a portal on the boat, and the portal goes directly into the crevasse where my items are and all the monsters. So, one second, I'm going to focus on actually trying to choose which one of these I want. Any of this I actually care for? Acceleration, ambush, deep freeze, unleash the beast or something. Yeah, and I'll just take conduction. Why not? Oh, hi, Captain Marrow. How's it going? Pleasure to see you. Say, I am trying out the Stormweaver. Well, I made a new character. Haven't gotten to Act 2 yet. Sparked the new full screen to New Year's? Hell yeah. I do need to use Spark more. I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad that you're doing good. Yesterday was a really long day for me, but today's been a pretty chill day. I've been debating on whether or not to call into work tomorrow, because I want to go to like a New Year's Eve party tomorrow, but I also work, which I find it really stupid. They give me New Year's off, but they don't give me New Year's Eve off. Like, what? Why do I want New Year's off? What am I gonna do on New Year's? All the parties are on New Year's Eve. Oh well, not much of a party person, but you get both days off? Oh, you're lucky. You son of a bitch. I say that's... See, I wish companies would do that more. Because it's like, you know, having New Year's off is like nice if you like get a hangover or whatnot. I don't really drink, so it's mostly for other people. It's like that's like the only reason I see as to why you would want New Year's off. Is to just like get over a hangover and just kind of chill before going back to work. I'm not going to complain too much about, you know, getting a day off. But I really wish I could get New Year's Eve off. So I'm probably just going to call in sick and say, nah, whatever. It's nothing too major. Oh. But yeah, I'm having trouble with Spark because it's not doing as much damage as I would like it to do. Granted, I'm only level like, what, 7? Because I'm not very fast at this. But I'm getting there. Yeah, do you guys have any plans for New Year's? Say, I have one party that I want to go to, but we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I'm just gonna chill. And probably play more PoE. Down to the river to see the fireworks? Ooh. That actually sounds really nice. I didn't know places did fireworks on New Year's Eve. I only really think of fireworks when it comes to like 4th of July, but maybe that's just because I'm American. The fireworks show just sounds so nice. I haven't been to one in years now that I think about it. The closest I get to seeing fireworks is 4th of July looking outside my apartment window. Because I don't really want to go outside. Which is definitely a me problem. You only do fireworks at New Year's? Huh. That's kind of surprising. Well, I guess if you don't have 4th of July, that makes sense. For shows, I always think of Australia, which will be in like 5 hours. Oh, dang. Okay, yeah, that is on the opposite side of the world, isn't it? Australia does a lot of fireworks shows? Say, I'm not too familiar with Australia. Yeah, maybe actually, I should look around and see if anywhere near me does fireworks shows. Maybe I just haven't looked hard enough. Granted, most of my New Year's I'm inside with drinking or something with friends. Never too hard, but so hopefully it'll be a good New Year's though. So I'm looking forward to 2025 for the most part. Well, some things, other things not so much. Looking forward to streaming more games in 2025, that's for sure though. Alright, I have so many things that I want to do for 2025. I'm not going to get to just about any of them. Anything else I need to do here? Doesn't seem like it. Did I miss the exit? Am I stupid? I am stupid. It's over there. Apologies. My brain is also not functioning too much because it's 2 a.m. for me right now. And it's been a relatively long day for me. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your shows and your fireworks, though. And just know that I'm jealous and I wish that I was there. But no, I have been enjoying the sorcerers so far. Ah, God damn it. Even if I'm still getting used to using spark and stuff. Don't really know how to make it super strong yet. I also made the mistake and made this character solo self-found, so I don't have any of my stuff from my other character. Like a fool. Stop it. Go away. Cease. Ow. Oh, nice, a regal.
Garukan favors me.
Yeah. I normally do solo self-bound in Path of Exile 1. Mostly because I just didn't want to trade with people. So I was like, yeah, might as well do solo self-bound. But I didn't realize that it locked you out of your other... Like, it locked you out of all the items from your other character. So I'm just like, oh. I was planning on using all of my skill gems and stuff for this character. So I am starting with nothing. I'm just like, okay. Oh no, I have to grind more. Not terrible. So in Path of Exile 1, I never really wanted to trade with people because it always kind of intimidated. It kind of intimidated me with like the etiquette and so forth because I never really knew what it was. And me with my social anxiety, I'm just like, well, I'll just get all the items myself. Especially since Path of Exile 1 has so many options for kind of targeting uniques and so forth. Like, I felt so stupid on a summoner I was playing in Path of Exile 1. Because the entire build hinged on like one specific unique gem. I forget exactly what it did. But I spent like 70 hours trying to like get it. Before I realized that I could just do like the Beastmaster, you know, beast crafting stuff. And I got it like instantly. Because I was able to target for it. And I was just like, I'm glad that I spent 70 hours just hoping for a unique when I could have just... The knowledge gap, you know. Path of Exile really just comes down to knowledge. Okay. How's Path of Exile been going for you guys, though? On my summoner, I started doing tier 2 maps. And going through the Atlas stuff. Which hasn't been too difficult. I also switched to an actual, like, build for my summoner on Path of Exile 2. So I'm no longer running around with my silly one that I built myself. And my god, Energy Shield is so goddamn good. Hey, you are 100% right. Energy Shield is the way to go. My god, I do not die anymore. And it feels great. Damage, a little bit lower, but I just need better items. For my summoner. Specifically, I need just a better shield, honestly. Because right now I'm still running the rare shield. Which I should trade and get the unique shield that gives 50 spirit. Says that is the best in slot 1 apparently for it. Or at least it's the one that the I believe it's Rax who made the build guide. Yeah, item rarity too, which I have not had a lot of luck with item rarity items. Been making me quite sad. I have like 1 gold scarab, but that I'm not sure that really counts too much. It's helping, and I'm getting a decent amount of exalts on that character. Even a divine. But I have not, my quote-unquote crafting, using my resources, I have not gotten a whole lot of item rarity stuff.
Witches are not tolerated where I am from. I shall deal with her.
Which I do hope that they move away from the item rarity stacking stuff, because I'm not a huge fan of it, or at least, I'm not a big fan of how big it is. Of how meta it is. I like it as a stat. I don't like it being meta. Or super, super meta. Because it kind of feels like I have to grind like 2 sets of gear. Kind of. 1 for item rarity and 1 for actual like damage and so forth. Which, you know, doesn't feel great. God, I miss summons right now. And I'm gonna go that way. More energy shield. Let's go. It also doesn't help that I'm currently basically only getting energy shield increases. And no damage increases on this build. Just at the worst, but it could be better. Damage output, not great. Probably be better if I actually remember to use all of my stuff. Whee! Yeah, I did see on Reddit the whole a meme image about the whole energy shield versus physical or versus armor comparison. And you know, obviously I think it was, you know, dramatized, exaggerated a little bit. But it also feels like there's a bit of truth to it, which is the fact that energy shield covers so much more than armor currently. Because armor only really covers physical, as far as I'm aware. It's not very good. Oh. I missed my summoner. Yeah. You know, gotta love early access and all that. Oh, you're rare. Okay. Cool. Cool. Which makes me kind of laugh considering how meta armor is in Path of Exile 1. And then it just being like the complete opposite here. Oh. Ooh. Alright, I am thinking I'm gonna take this character out of solo self-line so I can actually use my other character's items. Because this is actually pretty awful. With how slow I'm going. What? Granted, I have no idea how to build this character, so kind of to be expected. Also doesn't help this guy's resistant to fire and lightning. Oh. Ow. Stop it. Probably gonna die here. Oh well. Something dodge roll to save my life. God, I want to get to the good part of Stormweaver. I'm bad at this game some days. Oh. I haven't died yet. I'll take that. Whee! Perish. Oh. There we go. Well, that was a little close.
I must travel light.
Okay. Back to town. Hey, it also makes me laugh that I haven't heard anything about evasion rating. You awake yet?
Sorry.
No? Okay.
These are just some odds and ends of mine.
I even want any of this. No? I'll take that. Why not?
I will treasure it.
Yeah, I don't like her for the rest. I will take that though.
Oh, I like this one.
Orb of Storms? I got one Orb of Storms. No, I don't. I'll just get Upgrade Spark. I also need to fix up my stash. Ah. Oh well. I say, but I am having fun with Sorcerer so far. It's very different from what I'm used to playing because I've never really played this type of character before. Oh. Alright, Spark is feeling pretty nice. I guess regular mob at least. Maybe I should get the increased cast speed. That'd probably help out a bit. Oh. No, but yeah. Try to make a new character in the beginning feel so slow. Yeah, that's that's exactly what I feel right now. It's like I saw a post, like one of the, you know, content creators for Path of Exile 2. Like beat the campaign in like 5 hours. I'm just like, how? I mean, I guess it's just a huge knowledge thing, but like, ow. I feel so weak right now. Ow. And I hate this enemy. Ow. Oh. And he's slowing me. Ironic. Considering the current conversation topic. Babbitt. Die. Say, what kind of new character did you make? Or what were you going for, I suppose? Because there's one other type. I do want to make a lightning arrow build. Eventually. Ranger? No, were you going to make a lightning arrow build? I feel like Ranger will also be really slow at the beginning. Yeah. Like I say, it seems like it'll be a lot of fun to try out. Once you get to Act like 2. It's just getting there. Oh. God, this makes me miss my minions so much because they could kill everything so much faster than me. Lightning bolt. Do I want lightning bolt? This is tempting. Yeah, I'll put on Spark. We'll see if that helps out a little bit. 30% more damage. Come on, give me a yellow enemy so I can test it out. I think lightning bolt's better for single target currently. Yeah, I'm gonna probably try and complete the campaign with this character and then make a yeah. Now, okay, well, this is a bad spot to be in. Whee! Let me out. Okay, lightning bolt doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. Great. I love that you're more elementally resistant. I love it. God, I never knew how much of a pain in the butt this guy is. Just play me, see how much happens. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably a smarter way to do it. I just, I want to try out a bunch of different stuff. I'm not too interested in getting to, like, the pinnacle bosses and so forth. God, you have so much energy shield. Because that's a level of time commitment and so forth that I don't really want to put into one character. Mostly because I've never been super lucky with drops, so I don't think that I'll get super far. It's also really hard to do if you don't trade like I do. Ow. So I do want to get to tier 16 maps, but honestly I might do that off stream with my summoner. Ooh. Well, we'll see. Also, why is his name Beach Lord? You're nowhere near a beach. And you're a skeleton. One HP at a time. Not gonna hit him, is it? No. Whee. Well, this is the epitome of slow gameplay right here. Oh, thank God, a support gem. Please give me something good. Deal more area damage, less area effect. Can only help. And I don't think I need to be here anymore. Yeah. I think that was what I came here for. Right. No, I'm stupid. I need to go the other way. Well, I might as well go down here and see what's up. Say, after the holidays, I do expect for them to probably change a bunch of stuff, which I'm mostly looking forward to. I don't think that they'll nerf much else, since I don't think anything is like super overpowering. I do kind of hope that they nerf the item rarity and hopefully buff up armor a bit so it's usable, or at least more usable. And I hope that they fix the goddamn minion body blocking with corridors. My biggest goddamn gripe of the game so far is just the minions getting stuck on every goddamn corridor in existence. Like, really? Come on. I don't remember that being a problem in Path of Exile 1. Of course, you know, I may just forget, but... God, why do these rares have so much health? Am I just that weak? I'm probably just that weak. Ow. Whee! One lightning bolt at a time. Thrilling gameplay. Nah, he had a minion left. Nah, okay, that's a little bit better. Do I know what works on poison attacks? They just melt everything? I mean... Huh. That kind of makes sense. I haven't seen any poison builds, though. What uses poison? Would that be like the mercenary? Oh, that's pretty nice. Rarity. No, quality. Sorry, my brain was like, oh, enemies that use poison. You know, my brain did go two different directions of what you meant, but I do know that energy shield helps with poison, but I also hate it.
Let me teach you the power
Or at least I think it works with poison. But I haven't gone too destroyed by enemies that use poison yet. Ow. Ah, I forgot to dodge. Ow. But otherwise, I don't really know, aside from maybe energy shield, what could help against poison. Yeah, stop it. I don't want to die. I want to do more damage. Oh, let me out. So I just haven't really heard about. Ow. Damn it! I look away for 1 second. Whee! Oop. Got myself into a corner there. Yeah, I'm doing pretty bad. They melt. They melt energy shield? Hmm. Okay, that's actually really annoying then. Whee. Say, I have not heard like anything about poison. So far. Granted, I don't think I've really gone to a tier like map where I've really had a problem with poison yet. Granted, I'll probably run into poison and die with this character. Oh, Jesus. Goddamn 16 damage at a time. Okay, I really like that I can dodge through those now. That's nice. Please die. Please die. Stop it. Not killing me that easily. Yeah. That being a Souls gamer too, this is nothing. It is really slow though. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Whee! Ow, ow. I forgot to dodge. Well, that makes sense, I suppose. God damn it, is there something I can do to increase my damage output? Because this is getting ridiculous with how bad I am at this. Venomous crab.
Hello. Take a punt. You know, you're not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but cheers.
Sadly, I cannot venomous crab.
Go make a legend or two.
Yeah, well, let's help. Gain more lightning damage. Hey, that's exactly what I want. Increased cast speed. Well, that's exactly what I want. You'll love to see it. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a regal. Why not? Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry.
They're meant to be used,
Thanks, fun
even if it's...
connection. Goodbye.
I can't salvage these yet.
Sorry.
God damn it.
I will treasure it.
Yeah. Do more damage.
Care to take a look? Feeling lucky? See you.
You have cap resistances and they're still melting you? You know? Maybe. Maybe the difficulty needs to be tuned a little bit. At the end game. I have heard that just everything one-shots at the end. Or later on. Also, good job getting capped on resistances. Ow. Whee! Nope. Alright, well that fire's a little bit better. Or that damage. Whee! But the fact that you can have capped resistances and also have like energy shield and everything and still like just get melted or even one shot. I feel like is a problem of the game. Oop. Ow. Please perish. Whee. Alright, this stuff's actually doing work now. There we go. The armor is low, so yeah.
Repulsive witch. May your
But
misdeeds be long.
I'm sure that it's not the physical that's killing you. I'll happily take that actually. Oh, energy shield. Hopefully they buff armor soon, because maybe that'll help a little bit, but... Like, at a certain point, I feel like you just need to, like, sacrifice all survivability and just put everything into damage. And just try and kill them before they one-shot you. Which just kind of feels bad. Granted, I guess that is kind of just endgame of Path of Exile in general. It's just trying to kill everything before they kill you, but... One-shots are just never my kind of thing in games. It's one of the reasons why I've kind of stayed away from doing like hardcore raids in like Final Fantasy XIV, like Savage and so forth. MMO raids. Or like super difficulties in games. I just hate one-shots. It just gets me really frustrated. Especially since there's like nothing you can really do about it, except dodge better. But in this game there's the on-death effects, which are the absolute nightmare. Oh, left a poison puddle. Oh, you didn't see it with the 17 other effects plus your, map overlay? Well, I guess you're dead. GG. Sucks to be you. That's a big oy vey.
I'll break you.
Ah, wrong way. And say, I am looking forward to, just kind of thinking of the future. I'm looking forward to all the stuff that they're going to add to create more build diversity too. All the weapons and classes and so forth. Because I can't wait to see the crazy things people come up with when all the skill gems and everything are out. And all the complaining. Gonna be a lot of complaining, but... I'm looking forward to trying some of the weird stuff that people put out. Whee! Get out of here. Yeah, I just ran past the thing I was supposed to go into. What? Mostly about the Predator. Slowly but surely getting through the act. Very slowly. But very surely.
Cruel praetor, I shall bring
Right,
you
can't go that way.
storm.
God, I hate these shield enemies so much. I notice that a lot. I really miss my minions killing everything for me. Because I did not know how any of these mobs actually had mechanics beforehand. Granted, it's probably good to learn their mechanics, but it's nice to be able to ignore them. Perish. My brain just absolutely went kaput there trying to think of something. Ah well. I say I am really looking forward to using this build though. Oh god damn it. Well, at least you're not resistant to lightning. Please die. Stop it. No. No fireballs. Hate those things. One of the things that I also hope they change is how difficult the third and fourth ascendancy trials are to even get to. Because it feels kind of weird that you do the first two ascendancy trials in Act 2 and 3, and then you can't really do the next ascendancy trials until you get to way into the tiers of maps. Ooh, level 4 lightning bolt. That's not really going to be too helpful unless I craft it. Granted, I know a lot of people just want the ascendancies changed in general, and I am one of those people. But hopefully that's one of the things that they get too soon. So I don't have to worry about it, but... Ow. Yeah, maybe I should add some cold spells to my repertoire. That was a cool second rain. That's not very helpful, but I'll take it. The fact that a white enemy has taken me this long to kill just makes me sad. Ah, well. Could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse. I'm not going to complain too much about it. Huh. Just a nice chill Tuesday? Tuesday. It's Tuesday now for me. Oh, forget what day of the week it is. Yeah. The trials are really goddamn annoying. I definitely... I don't like either. I can't wait for changes that they make to that. Although, if I get it done now, I can get a little sticker that says, I did it before they nerfed it. Whoa! Then I can brag about it to literally no one, because it's not a thing to brag about. Make a little sticker, put it on my stream. Reminds me, I need to figure out how to put graphics onto stream. There's still a lot of stuff that I'm figuring out about streaming in general. So my mind's constant like, how the heck do I do this? Yay. Another 5 minutes later, I'll kill this guy. Oh. Yep. Yep. Stop. Alright, you guys are really annoying. Ow. This is fine. Nice. Where the heck do I even want to go? I want something that has damage. I want to do more damage. Which means I need to go up. So more intelligence, I suppose.
Be legendary.
Wonder if I could just respec and get damage and... nah. I'll stick with it. For now. I feel like I am barely hurting them. Die, please. I wonder what I need to make Spark do better. Probably just need better gear. Yeah. God, I've been seeing, like... They have so many of those mechanics currently. Because, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of the endgame players complain about, like, spending 200 hours with their character. Or, not not even with their character, but just like getting to like one of the pinnacle bosses, being able to fight a pinnacle boss, trying it, getting one shot by a mechanic, and having to grind like another 100 hours, hopefully, because it's all random chance, just to be able to try a second time. Like, that just sounds, that's just bad. That's just bad game design. That's just a waste of everyone's time at that point. The trials are also, you know, irritating for it. What am I supposed to grab here? Huh? Am I missing something? Don't really see anything here. Okay. But yeah, I find it weird that they rely so heavily on those mechanics for this game. I mean, I get it's a, you know, spend a lot of time grinding and getting lucky and so forth, but I'm not a fan of having to kind of being forced to look up a guide for boss mechanics instead of just being able to try it. Or even just the trials and being able to try those. Like, consistently try those instead of having to grind for a new key. A key that's of the right level, more specifically. Like, I love this game so far. Definitely has a couple unpolished parts to it. Which I trust them to get around to changing eventually. Feel a little lost. Oh well. Ah. Oh, of course, they're resistant to lightning. Is that the Forgotten Riches? Did I miss something there? I may be stupid. Not the first time, but oh well. I'll figure it out. Was it this way? Yeah, it was this way, of course. The last place I look.
Your soul will join my steeple of death.
I'll pass.
Your meaningless life ends now.
Oh yeah, I really like his voice actor. Forgot about that. Whee!
These spirits are mine. Cut down. Your soul is mine.
Ow.
Cut down.
Whee! Why did I run into that? Yeah, whatever.
Your soul is mine.
Stay out of this, bitch. Whee! Nope.
These spirits are mine.
Ah, well.
Your intrusion will be
Whee!
punished.
Whee!
You're my beloved Asinia.
Yeah, I'll just go over here. Oop. Ow. Okay, could be doing better. Ow. Okay, that was a little weird.
Soul is mine.
I blame the lag.
Asinia, join me.
I am here by the love of
Whee! There we go.
Your
If I get hit, it's definitely all the lag's fault. Oh. Please just die, bro. There you go. Anything good?
Your demise is welcomed. I am sure of it.
No. Well, that's awkward. Yeah, I'll just throw those out. There we go. Oh, there's a portal right there. I'm so glad they added. I can't teleport to a waypoint? Well, I guess that's not too useful, but come on. That seems a little silly to me. Still not awake? Okay.
Yes, I've collected these over time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna identify. I'll identify that one to solid, but
It's beautiful. I accept.
anything good here? No, not really. Yeah, I don't like her. But
Another
Blah,
for my
blah.
collection. Thank you.
oh, okay. I mean, I'll take it. Not gonna complain. Any skill gems that I want. Feeble, blah blah blah. Not the worst I do. Eh. Yeah, I will take Orb of Storm. Put on my middle mouse. And I'll level up Firewall. There we go. Easy peasy. I am stupid. I don't want to fight these enemies. I don't care about them. I'll just teleport. Cemetery.
You have them, do my
Your eyes do not deceive you.
It's open! Praise the
Ooh, I need some water.
What is this? Well, don't Isabel. Torko, Callum. The family
There we go.
of Count Lachlan of Ogham.
Hydrate or
My
dihydrate,
family.
as they say.
This doesn't make any sense. They're dead. Those bastard Eternals. I must make them pay.
There we go.
I must make them suffer.
Yeah. Ow. Whee.
Wall of flame.
Alright. DPS feels a little bit better. Ow. Oh, that does not go very far now. That was pretty bad of me. Oh. Oopsies. Whee! I'll stay over here. Well. Stay away. Cease. At least my damage has gotten a little bit better. Ow. Whee! Get out of there. Just die for me, bro. Ow. Not dying when you're at 1 HP. Okay. Easy peasy. Oh, a regal. Nice.
I will remember you.
Anything actually good? Yeah, I'll just take all of it. Why not? Oh. Well, slowly but surely making my way through the axe. No, getting out of here.
Oh, hell. A little. See, well, you
Blah,
came
blah,
visit.
blah.
Watch yourself out there.
You found.
Are they awake yet? Let me identify, please. I also find it weird that they give you a free identify with... Like, I don't see the whole point of Scrolls of Wisdom, I'll be perfectly honest.
It's in my. Please, take your time.
Anything good? 42% increased spell damage. That's a really nice staff. I want that staff.
That one spoke to me as well.
Freezing charge probably isn't the best, but 30% to fire resist.
Bye. This so.
Blah 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 blah. There you go.
Yes, I like to hold on to bits.
Like
I will treasure
so,
it.
so. I want that rain. That's some really nice fire resist.
Stay safe, if you can.
I'll happily take you. You saw anything good?
Anything take your fancy?
Care, don't care. Yeah. Nah. Evasion rating, don't care. Nah. Fire resist, energy, intelligence. Yeah, I want move speed. More than that. Increased mana recovery. Not great. Or at least I don't care. Oh. About mana recovery too much. Yeah, actually, you can have that. There we go. Yeah, spell damage should boost it up a fair bit. That'll be nice. Hopefully my damage is actually decent now. Anything I can upgrade? Nothing I really care too much about. Emperor Fearless is not a bad spell. But I think I'll pass on that for now. Thought it would automatically go there. So I need to fix this one of these days. Right. +2 to level Vault Cold. Wow. That's nice. I'm liking this stuff more and more. I don't know what a good ice spell is. But I'll try. Nope. Frostbolt. Freezing shards. So Frostbolt seems to be a pretty fast spell. Yeah. All coming together. All according to Kaikaku. As they say. Didn't miss anything, did I? No, I don't care about that ancient rune. Well, it's working.
This is no lost man effigy. The boy is from these parts. I should ask
This
him
is an interesting spell for sure. Okay. Honestly, I'm not against it. Whee! Ow. Not a huge fan of how slow this spell is. But I do like the damage. For the most part. Die, Venomous Crab. Maybe I should try out something else. Frostbomb. Wonder if that would be better. We'll try Frostbomb. When in doubt, try new things, as they say.
So please. Wow.
Alright, it never hurts to try new things. Blah. Words be hard.
not yet.
Oh, it has an actual cooldown. Okay, that makes sense. This is why you should read your spells before you use them. Granted, what's the DPS of this?
By Garukan!
Not terrible if I'm close, because it's just a shotgun. But I'll move you to Frostbolt, move you to Frostbomb. Yeah, press the wrong button. And now I'm a Frost Mage. I'll get the Stormweaver one of these days. When I get some actual stuff, maybe I'll be able to use Spark. Wee. Alright, I'm actually kind of enjoying this. This is pretty fun. It's stupid. Not great, but it's fun. Oh wow, a smithing hammer. Amazing. Perish.
I can't do that yet.
Nah, I hate you guys. I hate enemies that have invincibility frames. Ooh, nice. I'll happily take that.
I need more time.
Ow. Say, this is a whole new world for me. Wow. You know, if I had to pick like one element to control in real life, I would choose fire. Because I hate the cold so much in real life. I cannot stand the cold. The only reason why, well, winter is my like least favorite season because of the cold. I love the snow because it's really pretty. But I cannot stand the cold. This saved my life. If I got ice powers, I don't think I would ever use them. Unless it made me like immune to feeling the cold, that would be great. I don't think it would be that lucky.
Yes, yet another wicked energy to contend with.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite maps. Everything's goddamn brown. Hirsch. Whee.
I can't do that yet.
Ah. Well, I just put that where no one's gonna walk into it. Alright. Going up this way. I want to get to elemental damage increase. So I want more damage. I need more damage. I can dodge these guys with a mechanic for days, but god damn, I want to kill them fast. I didn't know being a non-summoner was so rough. I feel sorry for all of them. I had it so easy. Now,
I need more time.
stop it. Desert rune, not terrible, not great, not terrible. I need to get the increased cast speed for this.
Will of the mannequin.
God, I did not remember how slow the first part of this game was.
Not yet.
Oh, they opened the baskets for me. They're so nice. Thank you, ice balls. Making my way downtown. Running fast, shooting ice balls. Brr, brr, brr. And I'm dodging. Brr, brr, brr. It really is slow after you experience endgame. Like, even going through like tier 2 maps, it's just like, oh, so nice. I'll be honest, I was half tempted to just be like, you know, maybe I'll just get past like Act 1 off stream. Because of how slow this is going. But now that I've got ice, it's going a smidgen faster. Now, well. It's chill. We're just chilling here. Funniest streamer of the year right here. I'll see myself out.
I can't do that yet.
Love me a good dad joke, though. Highest form of comedy. Wow, and exalted. Yay.
Rare treasure.
At least the loot hasn't been too bad so far. Die. So yeah, I've not had terrible luck with loot. You have to play with someone else when you start a new character? That actually sounds really nice to do.
Not yet.
That would make this way more fun. Like, that's for sure. I don't have anyone else to play this game with. All of my friends don't play Path of Exile.
By Garukan!
They're all losers. They don't understand the grind. But going through the early levels with another player would be so much more exciting and fun to do. And also so fast. Because I know things scale with friends, but just make one of them a summoner. Or if they're higher level, I guess they could just maybe power level you. But I'm not sure how exactly power leveling works in this game. Or higher level characters specifically joining you. Again, I don't have friends that play this game, so I don't know how the multiplayer works. Drop scale as well? Ooh, that's really nice. Get better loot. God damn it, I need friends. I need Path of Exile friends. Nah, well, I'll live. A good strat, though. Perish. Oh, scroll. Oh, I say, do the... I assume that the levels of the enemies stay the same level as the host, or the main party leader. So does that mean that you can have like a high level player just like blitz you through maps? That seems a little cheesy if you can, but it's not the worst thing in the world, honestly. Pretty much? Okay.
Who speaks to me from beyond?
Please.
I know some games try to circumvent that, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world or anything. As long as you're having fun with friends, that's the most important thing in a game anyway. And it gets you through all the tedious early level really fast. Oh, they have options for it? God, I love the Path of Exile developers. They're so considerate. Say, Nah, my thought was that the only other game I can think of that has something like that is Borderlands. Because that's one of the games that I've played multiplayer, so I know that it has different, like, drop options and so forth. It's really nice that they let you do that, though. Because I know people will abuse it, but it's a nice system to have with friends. Oh. Well, time to learn how to multi-box. I'm kidding. I would never multi-box. Way too complicated for my taste. Oh.
Die, scum!
Perish. Yeah. Saying none of my friends want to touch Path of Exile 2 and the game's fully out of early access, so it's gonna be a hot minute before that happens. I think it's like, what, 6 months until the game is, or roughly 6 months until they think it's gonna be fully released. Which is honestly a crazy, like, short amount of time for how much content they want to add. Especially since it's almost been a month already. Oop.
I can't do that yet.
No. Ooh, this is bad. Whee! Hooray for the new dodge mechanic. Lower hitbox, let's go. Lower, smaller. Whatever.
I need more time.
6 months to a year? Okay, so 6 months is the earliest, I think. Okay. I would be genuinely impressed if they managed to do it within like 6 to 8 months. Like, that would blow my mind. I'm guessing it'll be close to 10 months. If I was a betting man. Which I play gacha games, so I definitely am. Love me a little bit of Gamba. Also playing that reminds me, I've been playing a lot of Balatro recently. Because I got that for Christmas also. One of my brothers gave me Balatro, and I started it and quickly got addicted to it. I was holding off on it because I was like, I know I'm going to get addicted to it. I want to do other stuff. It's going to be a problem. And now I have it, and it's a problem. Such a fun game. And I got so frustrated with it. But it really... It scratches my gambling itch when it comes to poker. I love poker. I don't like gambling real money, but I do love poker. Mostly because I grew up in a family that, like... I was raised as, like, a poker player. Because that's, like, what we played on one side of my family growing up. Just every family gathering, it was playing Old Chicago or Pitch or something with playing cards. Just always playing. And so I have a very big fondness for playing cards and poker in general. And when I was a kid, I also had an app that, like, let me play Texas Hold'em. With fake money, of course. And I did not have any parents' credit cards because my dad was smarter than that. Regrettably. But I may be addicted to poker. It may be a slight problem. It's also one of the reasons why I love these games. Because you get that dopamine from a good loot drop. Or you use an exalt on an item and it's just gambling. Really? At the end of the day, what isn't gambling? Oop. I'll take my map off. One divination is 127? I should sell my divination. God damn, that's amazing. Ooh, Jade. Hexer. I say, I am... I wonder if they're... Nah, the economy probably hasn't recovered all that much. I hope their economy... one divination for 127. That's definitely an economy of all time, that's for sure. Granted, exalts haven't been too hard to get for me, at least, and I don't even have that much item rarity. Granted, I see some of the, like... You know, I occasionally get... You know, see the pictures on Reddit or Twitter of people posting like, oh, I did so-and-so map and got like 75 exalts from it because I have like 700% item rarity increase. And I'm just sitting here like, that sounds terrible for the economy, honestly. And also, I hate you and I'm jealous. Which reminds me, I didn't post I was going live on Twitter. I've been trying to use social media more, but I'm really bad at remembering. Because I've been on Twitter for like a long time. I never post anything on social media. I've never posted anything on Reddit. I've never commented anything. I've just existed. I'm a lurker. By definition, when it comes to these things. Whee! Oops. Heck, it was only like recently that I even started talking in Twitch chat. Been on Twitch for like, what, 8 years? 6 to 8 years? A long time. Maybe too long. But it's only recently that I actually started talking. I always get like anxiety about typing in like group chats where I can't edit my message. I like Discord. Well, some Discord. I don't like editing my message in Discord, but you know. It's fine. But typing in Twitch chats though. The amount of times that I've said something in Twitch chat and then realized what I said was really goddamn dumb. And then I just have to sit there knowing that I'm stupid. And look stupid to everyone else. Happened at least 2 times. And those 2 times were enough to traumatize me from it. Phase 2, Electric Boogaloo. Actually, why don't I just level up right now? Oh, for now. Yay, 5 intelligence. Ah. Oopsies. My bad. Just freeze, please. Thank you. Whee! I am what now? You are saying? I'd say I feel one thing that I have definitely noticed over the years is that the vast majority of people on Twitch are lurkers. Because I feel like what I feel is a very common feeling for people. Especially since a lot of us that are, especially on like the nerdier channels and VTuber channels especially, are all kind of like introvert gamers. It's like, oh god. Sorry, I just had a flashback because I said something stupid recently. Because a streamer was like in a competition that I was watching. And I was at work, so I was only like partially paying attention to the stream. And I saw like a results like thing come up on the stream, and the streamer got like 2nd place. And I was like, oh, cool. So I typed in chat, you know, congrats on 2nd place. And that was when I then realized they were doing a like a deathmatch round between like 2 people. And the person I just congratulated on 2nd place actually got 3rd place. And I was like, I'm sure nobody cares, but I feel really stupid right now. Yeah, well, I hold resist. Come on, charm.
Hello.
The typing just makes me afraid. I can buy an Exalt. Wow. I will happily buy an Exalt. Actually, no, there's an optional boss here. Isn't there? Am I thinking the wrong person? Feel like there was a ritual site here that I have to do. I think it's like right there probably. But yeah, anxiety and social anxiety is a hell of a drug. Oh, the struggle every day. Ugh. Hey, honestly, I'm impressed by the fact that I managed to start streaming. But this hasn't been too bad so far. Especially since I've had had really nice people in chat, and I love you greatly. Ugh. Say I am very grateful. Oh god, I multi-stream because I was like, why not? I'll do multi-streaming. You know, can't really hurt or anything. It's a little complicated, but can't hurt. I'm gonna throw that down real quick. And I think it was like 2 days ago, I got my very first YouTube comment on one of my Path of Exile streams. I don't have any videos on it. I literally just have my streams on there, kind of like a VOD channel. I got my very first comment, and the comment, yeah, it was a big pog until I read the comment. Because the comment was like, My god, that voice. Or, my god, that VTuber model. You are a man, not a woman. And I read it and I was just like, oh, come on. This isn't even a female model. It's androgynous at best, or at worst. I read it and I was just like, oh, okay. Yep, that's my first YouTube comment. Thanks, bro. Which also, like, what is, like, the mentality of a person that, like, goes to a 0 subscriber YouTube channel with 2 streams, or like 3 streams on its entire channel, and they feel the need to type out that comment? Like, they could have just typed away, moved on with their life. People baffle me sometimes. Like, it's not really like, you know, it wasn't a mean comment. It's just, it's a comment that made me laugh and go, oh, come on, man. This isn't even a few. I don't even have boobs. There's no boobs on this model. I do love this model, though. Got it for $8. And that's the best kind of model, is a cheap model. A cheap, well-made model. Because God knows I am not spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on a model for a long time. For a very long time. Especially when, you know, you're just starting. People. Sorry, just the more I think about that comment, the more I just want to laugh. Like, I'm very used to the internet, so like, these things don't really, like, you know, they don't hurt me or anything. I'm just like, ah, you're just a silly person. Or you're a sad person. That person seems like a very sad person. But I do not get the mentality behind it. Like those people that just like, just say the darndest thing in Twitch chat. Just the darndest of things. You're... Ashley, why are you under your bed and have a pineapple? Also, hello, I hope you're having a good day. In YouTube chat. But why do you have a pineapple? Wait, are you under my bed? Sad part is there is actually room to fit under my bed. That slightly terrifies me. Okay, the pineapple thing completely derailed my train of thought. What the hell was I talking about? Nah, well, not important. See, I may have social anxiety, but I do love people. People make me laugh. And that's one of the things that I'm actually really enjoying about streaming. Pineapple? Say, honestly, I could go for some pineapple right now. Also, I could just go for some fruit.
I will release you of your pain.
Get some pineapple pizza. Delicious. Perfect. Yeah, I've never actually tried pineapple pizza, but it is something that I want to try. I know it's a meme to hate on it,
Get back here,
but I want to try it before I fully hate on it. Get back here.
enough of this.
Oh yeah, speaking of people leaving like crazy comments and so forth, and just being like kind of jerks. Ashley, do not throw the pineapple at me. My head is fragile. Fragile. Ow. Just like my character. I want to eat the pineapple. I don't want it thrown at my head. Why are you gonna throw a pineapple at me? What did I ever do to you? I've done nothing wrong. Well, okay, I mentioned pineapple pizza, so I mean that is a sin on my part. I fully accept that, but God. Alright, I need to actually like I need to actually add like a chat overlay to stream. I was kind of hesitant about adding one for at least a couple weeks, but it's probably not a bad idea to get one now. Nothing wrong with pineapple pizza? Damn. I do agree with that. I do at least want to try it before I say it's bad. And I'm not going to hate on someone for liking it. Ooh, nice. I mean, what is it? One streamer that I watch loves mayo corn pizza. They absolutely love mayo corn pizza. And I hear that, and I really want to judge them. Because that sounds actually awful. That sounds like terrible. But I've never tried mayo corn pizza. So I'm gonna hold off on my judgment. But I'm gonna judge them a little bit. I also had no idea mayo corn pizza was a thing, but I think it's a thing in Japan, mostly. Oh, I had some Discord notifications that confused me. And is there anything here that I actually want to grab? Doesn't seem like it. I want Blink when I get eventually there. Mana remnants, Arctic armor. Blah, blah, blah. I just... Honestly, Raging Spirits might not be the terrible idea. Especially since I just got the mana reservation for it. I may be a sorcerer, but I'm gonna summon. Oh. Got sidetracked again. ADHD go burr or something. Oh yeah, pineapples. Yes. But
You know you want to.
gonna throw this stuff away before I forget. Actually, that's pretty nice. Eh, not gonna wear it though. Ooh. I'll happily take those though.
See ya.
And there we go. Finally. No, I don't need you. Anything here? I can grab you actually. You on. And then I'm just gonna wait till I get. No, there we go, there we go, there we go. I definitely don't have any support gems, do I? Nope. Okay. Back to what I was doing. But so, a couple years ago, I went to a friend's baby shower. Ooh, sorry. Because they're an adult and they have children and gross stuff like that. Ugh. But, I was so appalled. Not by them, but one of their family members that I met there was like a, what was he, like 16-year-old? Oh, he siphons. Oh no, this is actually terrible. Oh no. This is actually my first time meeting a Cypher. I know I'm out of mana. You don't have to tell me 3 times. Ooh. But, one of his, like, 16 or 17-year-old, like, relatives that I met there was... He had some stuff wrong with him. And I could immediately tell, because one of the first things that he did when I talked to him was he started bragging about leaving hate comments on YouTube videos and getting people angry. And he was so, like, excited and happy about it and, like, proud of himself for leaving hate comments. It took me by so... I was so surprised. Because, like, it's one thing to, like, you know, be toxic or whatnot and, like, you know, be a normal person outside of that, though. Like, those people exist. But to meet someone who's, like, genuinely, like, that's their life and they are proud and happy about it, just, I was so baffled by it. And he kind of scared me. He kind of scared me a little bit. Not gonna lie. I'm glad that I have not had to see him since. Maybe he's grown up, but, you know. Like, yeah, he's a kid. You know, he's 16, whatever, but... Even back then, I knew better than to... Or at least I had better morals. Granted, I was very stupid back then, but... I didn't leave hate comments on people's videos just to get a giggle. Actually, I don't even know exactly what he was getting out of it. I think he just liked attention because no one gave him any. Yeah, maybe that's a little too real. I apologize. It's just meeting someone like that in real life. Like, it's one of those weird experiences that, like, just kind of baffles you when you think about it. Fires. Oh, nice, a support gem. Oh, I got 2. Whoops. Alright, Ember, I want... I want... Is it a level 1? I hope it's a level 1. Scatter Shot! I want Scatter Shot on it. And you can have... Fire Infusion. There we go. And then I'll take it. There we go. And now we can summon pretty fast some Raging Spirits.
Wow. Yes.
Thanks, Finn. Good talk. Anyway, back to a food conversation, though. Ah, that feels good to do damage. Oh wait, I did not enable Raging Spirits. There we go. Forgot I had to do that. So, I can't say I've really eaten anything too weird in my life. Or at least out of the ordinary. Why all uniques you find are worth only 1 egg? That's the same problem I'm having. And... it's because all the... It's just a pain in the butt. It's like, you feel so good for getting a unique, and then you're like, yeah, and it's like, oh, I can't use this. Like, oh, give it to someone else. Like, oh, this is actually trash and worthless, apparently. Allegedly. But I think a bit of that might just be just how many people are playing the game. So a lot of people are getting those uniques currently. That, especially the, like, not Pinnacle Boss and so forth ones. Now, stab it. Perish. Ow. Yeah, I have yet to get any decent uniques, which is bothersome, but... No, I thought he died there. I am silly. Ooh, Felcat. Let's go. +1 to level of all melee skills. Man, that sounds amazing. What do you have? Yeah. Every time you need a unique, yeah. I definitely think that the fact that it's a part of a build drastically raises the cost, and the like so few uniques are required for builds, so it's rough. Granted, I think the shield one that gives 50 spirit is like only like an exalt, but I also haven't checked it in a while. Might also just be that those ones are just rare. Or require a higher level, I guess. I don't know. That's frustrating, though. That's one thing about Path of Exile, is getting unique is just like 9 times out of 10 the unique you get is absolutely trash. So it's just looking at rares. Looking at rares and blues. That's Path of Exile for you. Anything else here that I need? I don't think so. Where am I? Yeah, I'm good. Oh boy. So you just gotta get your item rarity and just get 20 divines. Easy peasy, lickety split. I just got a Giga Boost a map with 700% item rarity. And not die. Ah, Raging Spirits feel so good to have. Yeah, honestly, I probably shouldn't even follow a build at first and just respec into it later, but nah, whatever. I'm here. Whoa. See, I don't even remember the uniques that I've gotten so far in this game. Just because I look at it, go, oh, this is terrible. Look at the price. Oh yeah, it's trash. And I just throw it into my vault and forget about it. Forget about it. I'm also just partially a collector, so I like seeing my numbers go up for my vaults, or my unique vault. 1 year, I'll have 100% divines. Not gonna be this year. Probably won't be in 3 years. But 1 year, I'll no life this game. When I don't have a 9-to-5 job anymore. The one downside, having a job. Ugh. And then you have a job, and your friends don't have a job, and then you see them grinding the game, and then you cry. How dare they get away with not having a job in this economy? I wish I could be them. Oh well. Yeah. That tab is like... It's such a useful tab. It's basically a required tab, honestly. Got 30 uniques? Damn! And they're all useless? That's rough. That's Path of Exile, but that's rough. Well, I guess you got the shield with 50 spirits, so that's not useless, but... Say, having 30 and... Oh, my back. Posture check. Say, thank God for the unique tab. Hate the fact that I have to pay for it. Thank God it's a one-time purchase. Say what you will about the games and everything, I do love grinding gear games. They treat us well. Reminds me, I haven't put on any cosmetics for this character. Do I even have any? Microtransaction shop. Don't dox me, please. I don't think it can, but... Helmet, in use. I am sad that some of my, like, Battle Pass stuff from Path of Exile 1 isn't available. That makes me sad, but, you know. Oh well, I understand. Okay. I got a cool portal. They could work, but price-wise they're all 1 to 5. Yeah, that's still rough. It's not even worth selling at that point.
Una will be most pleased to see this.
Like, why go through the trouble of dealing with a person for 1 exalt? Unless you're really desperate for an exalt, I suppose. Unity to freeze? I want that. Give me. Granted, I haven't gotten frozen as much in this game as Path of Exile 1, but I still want immunity to it. This is the type that I hate the most in this game. Whee. I am so glad that, like, the very first boots I got movement speed increase on them. Still slow. But at least I'm killing stuff in a decent amount of time now.
I can't do that yet.
And making my way decently fast. Sorry, dogs. Yeah, can I move? Yeah. Exactly. They could be helpful later. Or they could raise in price later. Well, the odds of that are pretty low, but they could be useful. And since it's a unique tab, it doesn't take up any useful space. Whee. Alright. Oh, my brain is going. I don't know who I am. All I know is I must kill. And get loot. I still want to know why that person wanted to throw a pineapple at me. It's kind of bothering me. Oops, this is bad. Nope, let me out, let me out, let me out. Well, fair enough, I suppose. That's my fault. I'm surprised I actually managed to get fully cornered. Well, back to killing. Maybe I should do it. Nah. Well, if there's one thing that taught me is I am never making a hardcore character. I am too dumb to do hardcore. Increased damage! Finally. Oh, thank God. That mana drain. Get out of here. I don't want to be near you.
Now don't move.
No, go away. Oh, and he regens. Jeez, that's my favorite combination. I'm the only one that's allowed to heal here. What did I want to do? Yeah. Yeah, I also agree with the fact there's way too many one-shot mechanics. Along with just ooh, increase iron rarity. I'll take you. It's like even if I get like all the way to maps on a hardcore character, I'm never getting far in maps. Honestly, I think that I'll just die to like several bosses in the campaign too, unless like I play a summoner build again. I'm fairly confident I could get through probably fine on the summoner build, but that's just because I would be like, 10 miles away. Well, then I would get lasered by someone across the screen, but at the end of the day, I don't have faith I could do hardcore. Nor do I want to. It's just way too stressful also. Like, I've done like, challenges where it's like, oh, you get hit once, you die in video games before. But those are usually like short ones, short challenges, like a 2-minute challenge or something in a puzzle game or whatever. Not a puzzle game, but like, I'm trying to think. Well, there's like the Hollow Knight, Path of Pain. That's similar to that. Not the exact, but it's similar. But it's like, every time I do a challenge like that, I just get so stressed and I start like shaking and just sweating. It's bad. I do not want to do that for a whole ass like character campaign in this. Like doing that for like 70 hours. Ugh. I'll pass. I'm good. I'll stick to my solo self-fight and normal shit. Hello? Dog? No dog? No one? Okay. I guess he doesn't like me. Yeah, that or I came from the wrong direction. Will he spawn if I come from this direction? Do I have to kill a chicken? Chicken's immortal. Never mind. But nah, I love my hard challenges in games. Hardcore or Iron Man, honestly. Just 2 challenges I'll never do in any video game. Kinda just takes the fun out of it. Just makes it just a stress test. Welcome. How far am I into the act? Una's hut. I did Una's hut.
I cannot control this.
Can't control this fire. I know. You're fine. Thank you.
You found, I think
Una's. There you go.
it seems.
Sorry, my mind went Una's honest when I saw Una. Alright. And you. And I mean, it doesn't really matter which way I go, I suppose, but increased fire exposure effect, I guess. Not sure if I even do fire exposure right now.
Owner's house. Who knows what prize
And
is away?
so, don't
Sure,
care.
I'll take it off your
Nah.
hands.
No. Why do I have you? Not good. And I'll just throw you into a stash den. You can go right there. And level up. I'm using Ember Full Sight a lot now. I'll just level that up. And I also think I'm going to call it there for tonight because it's been 3 hours and it's 4 a.m. now for me. And I am very tired. Oh, but that's been a very fun time. Oh, goddamn pineapple. I'm still so confused about that pineapple. Why did they come in and say that they were going to throw a pineapple at me? I'm so confused. I am intrigued, but I am confused. Oh, thank you, Maro. I really appreciate you being here. It made my stream a whole lot better. I appreciate you a lot. And I hope that you have a great night and a very happy New Year's Eve. Along with everyone else. So, I will catch you, probably not tomorrow, because I'm going to be, it's New Year's. I'm probably not going to stream. But, maybe like 2 days roughly. Alright. Have a good night, all. See you later.